7 harmful habits you need to abandon if you want to achieve your goals. Are you ready for this journey? From now on, we will analyze some situations in our daily lives that definitely need to be changed. Your participation will make all the difference in the upcoming changes. A notable Stoic philosopher pointed out 2 major flaws in our lives. Lack of perseverance is one of them. It's the absence of self-control, highlighting the need to persist and resist always, even when we don't feel determined to do so. Developing positive behaviors is a challenge that requires a lot of consistency. Additionally, the practice of self-restraint, which implies avoiding temptations and harmful behaviors that block our growth, is also of utmost importance. On this channel, we explore a range of topics related to beneficial Stoic habits, but so far, we haven't delved into the aspects of our daily lives that we should avoid. It's the ideal time to start eliminating everything that impacts us negatively. Let's distance ourselves from negative emotions that divert us from our goals. In this video, we will discuss 7 common habits that we should avoid. We aim to achieve a fulfilling and happy life. If you find this content valuable, we kindly ask for your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel to spread this philosophy to a wider audience. Abandon the habit of seeking profit or recognition in everything you do. If you have acted competently, helped someone, or achieved success, don't expect approval or praise from others. Believing that others should recognize you will only result in disappointment because we don't control other people's opinions. Focus on the purpose of the action itself, not on external recognition. Do what is right by principle and personal satisfaction, not by incessantly seeking praise. Understand that by acting in this way, you will find inner fulfillment regardless of external recognition. Focus on giving your best, not on receiving recognition. Leaving procrastination aside is essential. Do you agree? Often, we lose precious moments consuming content on social media platforms, or am I wrong? As Seneca wisely expressed, we complain that our days are limited, but we act as if they are endless. Seneca delved deeply into reflection on the brevity of life and concluded that many of us merely exist instead of fully living. We spend our precious time on fruitless activities and postpone our obligations. When laziness sets in, we act as if eternity is on our side, ignoring that time is the most valuable resource we have. Refuse to accept mediocrity and strive for excellence in every aspect of your life. Constantly questioning whether you have given your best should be a practice. Upon analyzing your journey, you will notice that many times you haven't exerted your maximum effort. Why dedicate energy to something that doesn't deserve your best? In every activity, exert yourself to the fullest, as your effort is the only aspect under your control. We cannot control the outcome, success, or recognition from others, but we can control our commitment and effort. Don't settle for mediocrity when you have the potential to achieve excellence. Don't let anxiety dominate you because, as Marcus Aurelius reminds us in his Meditations, anxiety is not caused by external events but by our thoughts about future events. Anxiety doesn't help us or improve our situation, it's just a thought that afflicts us based on conjectures about the future. Recognize that, regardless of what the future holds, however uncertain it may be, you have overcome difficult situations in the past. Understand that you have the necessary resources to face any adversity that may arise. Learn to distinguish between what is beyond your control and what is within your reach. Upon reflecting on the worst-case scenario, you will often realize that the situation is less severe than imagined. We are not eternal. In fact, there is no guarantee that we will be alive tomorrow or even capable of fulfilling our desires. As Marcus Aurelius said, we could cease living at any moment. Let this perception guide your actions, words, and thoughts. it is wise to learn to value time as it deserves. The first step towards a meaningful life is to treat time with the seriousness it deserves. Don't fear change because, as Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, the destiny of everything is to alter, transform, perish so that you can renew it. Life is permeated with changes, both positive and negative. Stubbornly resisting change, except when it comes to focusing on uncontrollable elements, prevents us from discovering the numerous opportunities that life offers us. Instead of fearing change, we should embrace it because it is inevitable and can be beneficial. Our focus should be on adapting to new circumstances, retaining what is valuable in the new that presents itself in our lives. Through change, we can grow and improve without necessarily rejecting what we had or what we have now. If we are content with our current situation, it simply means that we should not fear change because we have the ability to adapt to any challenge that life presents us. Free yourself from emotional attachment to things, following the wise Stoic advice. Learning to let go is not limited to physical detachment but also emotional detachment. If you have made mistakes on your journey, do not torment yourself with guilt and regret. Instead, learn from them to avoid repeating them. Although these emotions are normal and help us recognize our mistakes, once we absorb the lessons, we should prevent them from continuing to torment us. We all make mistakes. Do not be overly self-critical and always seek opportunities to evolve from mistakes. This video aims to help you eliminate harmful habits in your daily life, replacing them with beneficial practices. You have the ability to pave the way for a more serene, joyful, and meaningful life. We are confident that we contribute to the conscious growth of our fellow beings. Therefore, we count on your esteemed support for this channel. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.